So today I just want to talk to you about relapse and why it's good to go through low times or low points in our lives and in our work. I'll start with relapse. Relapse, in the context that I'm referring to here, is where you've had some past issues, some poor mental health, some poor mental illness, which you've overcome, you've got them in a box, you've got control, you've got back to a happier you, a more successful you at work, happier in your personal life, which is great. But once you have those issues, it's very rare that you get rid of them completely. They tend to be with you for life. They're kind of like life scars or permanent wounds. And the trick is to try and gain some control and minimise them as much as possible. And also to prevent other things happening that could cause you to relapse. So for example, last week I was coming towards the end of a very busy few weeks at work. Very intensive, but all good. Doing good things, doing stuff I love, so that's fantastic. However, what happened to me was something happened personally that made me very upset, quite distressing. And it brought back all of those unhappy feelings, the depression, the low mood, the frustration I had in 2016 when I had my first major burnout, which was that combination of working too hard, being too ambitious, and a personal tragedy. So I had this mini relapse and had those negative, those hard feelings, but I kept going with work that week. I achieved a really good week at work, got through it, and then on Saturday I had a rare afternoon and evening free where I didn't have to work and I didn't have the kids. So I went out climbing with a friend, then I went to the gym, then I went to the sauna. I had a date night planned with my wife that evening, which I was really looking forward to. And when I was in the sauna, I was just doing some mindfulness and some meditation, imagining that the heat of the sauna was the warmth of the sun on a sandy beach in the Caribbean. And it was in that moment I just felt so good. I'd had such a good afternoon after a really hard few weeks, a very distressing personal situation to deal with in the week, two of them actually, and I felt really good. And that was when I was reminded of how good it is to go through the low points and the hard times, because we then we appreciate the good times and the highs. And I was experiencing one of those highs in that moment for the whole of that afternoon and for the next few days really, and things have been really good this week as well.